Welcome to episode 93 of the Luke Winstall Show. My next guest is a 5-star prospect, number 21 player in the class of 2022, and the number 1 strong side defensive end in the nation. He's got 38 offers coming out of Columbus, Georgia. Mykel Williams, thank you for joining me on the show. How are you doing today?
Good.
Awesome, glad to have you on. So I'm curious, can you take us through your story overall and kind of how you've gotten to this point of being a top recruit in the country?
It's been God, a lot of hard work, and good luck.
Definitely. Well, for you, when did you start? When did football really become the thing for you?
Like, I played a little bit of Little League, but really 6th grade.
Okay. And when did you figure out or realize that you could be a Division I or a top talent?
10th grade.
10th grade. Okay. What's the story of that, of when you first kind of figured that out?
I had a 10-sack season in my sophomore year, and I made All-State. Then I ended up getting my first offer before that, though.
Okay. Who was your first offer?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Okay, so that's a huge school to be getting a first offer from. So what was that experience like for you?
It was huge. I was extremely excited.
Looking through at your season last year, finished up your junior year in that fall 2020 season, had 17 sacks total. What was clicking? What was going right for you?
Really just everything on the above. Just my whole pass rush, my whole mindset, all of that.
Looking overall at your game, what would you say are your strengths and what makes you such a good player?
How big I am with the same strength and athleticism and quickness and bend I have.
Okay. Who would you say that you think you compare to on a collegiate or NFL level?
In college, I would say Trayvon Walker, but in NFL, I want to say Myles Garrett.
Okay. Let's go into that a little bit. What do you see similar between yourself and Trayvon Walker, who's big at UGA right now?
How big both of us are. Me and Trayvon about the same size, but both of us is extremely athletic. And Myles Garrett, I seen like how we wrestle, like both of us go for speed power.
What's the story behind the moment of when you first blew up and got onto the national scale for recruiting?
I think after I got Georgia, after our Georgia offer, I think I kind of blew up.
Okay, I've heard stories or heard about you getting like 300 texts in a day. I mean, what's that been like, getting all the attention as a top recruit?
I'm not going to lie, it's a blessing, but it kind of not going.
Who would you say are some of the schools most interested in you right now? Who's recruiting you hardest?
Southern Cal, Georgia, LSU, Kentucky get hard. Georgia Tech too. So them 5 right there.
Being in the state of Georgia, I know the in-state schools, UGA, Georgia Tech, have been after you. So what's the story for you in your childhood? I mean, were you, being from Columbus, were you a fan of either of those schools, or who'd you like growing up?
Nah, I like Clemson. Clemson was my dream school.
Okay. And how is Clemson in your recruitment right now, overall?
No, we're not talking right now. We're not communicating.
Okay. In the recruiting process, I know a lot of it's being done virtually through Zoom right now. So can you take me through what it's like on a normal recruiting Zoom call? Like, what goes on, what gets discussed?
Really just my fit and where in the whole community, not community, but in the whole team build. And then they show me the facilities and we do a tour.
Okay. Awesome. Well, I know interacting with coaches has to be different. I've heard that some guys have been doing things like playing Madden with coaches or doing other kinds of events virtually. So what's been going on there for you in the virtual world, getting to build relationships?
Yeah, I play a lot of Madden.
Okay. How good are you at Madden?
I'm extremely good. Undefeated. Never lost.
Never lost. Wow. Okay, well, can you name or tell what school coaches are from that have given you the best run for your money playing?
Oh, Amon Hodgins from USC. He's good. I ain't gonna lie, he's good. You can't beat me.
Okay. Nice. Awesome. Well, you released the top 10 in your recruiting, so where would you say you are in the process right now?
Wrapping it up, committing March 15th.
Okay, committing March 15th. Well, now I've got this deck of cards called Pod Decks. Each card has a question on it. I want to get to know you a little bit off the field. So first off, what is something that you like that most people don't? Could be anything on the field, off the field.
Purple bag Doritos.
Okay, why is that?
They just good, and I don't know why people say they not, but they are.
Awesome. What's the best piece of advice that you've ever been given?
My friend, my homeboy, he told me what AGTG means. It means all glory to God, and that's how you remain humble. But really, just remain humble. That's the best piece of advice I've ever been.
What are you most excited about right now?
Commit this whole recruitment stuff over with.
Definitely. Okay. For you, you're kind of ready for the process to be over, ready to move on?
Yeah. After that, I'll change my number.
Yeah, that sounds good. What characteristic would you say that you're most known for?
I'm funny. I'm real funny.
What do you think is something something people get wrong about you or something people don't know about you?
My name. Everybody say Mykel. Is Mykel.
Okay. If you had $100,000 to donate to a charity or create a charity, what would you do?
The breast cancer awareness. So, yeah, I want to do that.
Okay. And why is that close to you?
Because my auntie had breast cancer.
Okay.
She beat it, but it was like, seeing her down bad like that, it really made me think.
Gotcha, okay. On top of that, what are some things on your bucket list that you'd like to accomplish?
I want a bungee jump.
Okay, why is that?
I don't know how it was fun.
If there was a sandwich named after you, what would be on it?
So with the spicy Italian, that right there, you have that meat, the base of meat, sweet and spicy sauce, strawberry, banana peppers, lettuce, tomatoes, pickles.
Well, Mykel, that's all the questions I had for you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Thank you for tuning in to this edition of The Luke Winstall Show. Please be sure to follow on social media at Luke Winstall Show and share it with all your friends. That concludes this episode, but I'll see you back next week with another great guest.